ATSC 3.0. Chances are, unless you're a broadcast engineer or over-the-air TV enthusiast, you've never heard of it. However, if you recall the 2009 switch from analog to digital television in the United States, this concept may not be too hard to grasp.
ATSC 3 will allow you to basically, like I said, have more robust transmission. So it'll be possible to even maybe get reception on a cell phone, or at least a low quality signal to a cell phone. They are testing ATSC 3 transmissions to cars for software updates, or they're testing what they call signal frequency networks, where you could have multiple transmitter sites around the area to get better coverage. We also have the ability to do customized alerts or targeted ads.
As you just heard, Shell mentioned multiple transmitter sites for local TV stations could be in the picture. But in this day and age, and for the last few decades of TV, stations have had only one main transmitter. In the Toledo area, almost all of our stations broadcast from 1,000 plus foot tall towers in Oregon. Some have been there since the 50s, while others came later. At WTOL's site, you will find their tower. And another cool feature, satellite dishes that were actually brought in by the CBS network when Channel 11 began broadcasting in 1958. The reason? The station couldn't pick up the satellite feed from their former studios on Jackson Street, where one government center currently stands. That being said, back to ATSC 3.0. How would this possible transition in the future compare to the analog to digital transition over a decade ago?
In analog, you could get a fuzzy picture, or you could get subpar quality. With digital, there's not really that option. It's either there or it's not, and so we call it digital cliff.
Another advancement which OTA viewers would appreciate is the possible improvement of subchannels. Back in the analog days, a station had one main feed. But with digital, that signal could be split into multiple, with the main signal remaining in HD, while the others were standard definition. That's still how things work today.
Now it's a big industry that they launch specialized channels, court channels, news channels, whatever it is, and then we as a TV station can carry those up to about 8 or 9, realistically speaking.
But ATSC 3.0 could mean the main channel going 4K. Well, take note of my usage of the word could. The hurdle is it's expensive. And in the TV industry, what's expensive isn't the most desirable. That's on top of the fact that none of the major networks are 4K yet. ABC and Fox, for example, aren't even in 1080 interlaced video resolution. They're 720 progressive. CBS, NBC, and the CW, however, are in 1080 interlaced.
I don't know how many broadcasts are going to go 4K. I feel like the future probably is more HD. So maybe we'll have 4 or 5 HD channels, and we'll do 4K for special events. Maybe that Super Bowl or that, the college football playoff or whatever it is.
So there are 3 big improvements you will see with ATSC 3.0 once it arrives in our market. First thing being hyperlocal alerts and advertising on your TV. More pixels, meaning higher resolution video, and over-the-air signals that are stronger and more reliable.
Over-the-air television is not dead. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, TV's dead, no one watches TV anymore. The biggest events still happen on television.
Now, Shell told me that it could take some time before we see ATSC 3.0 in our market. He says at minimum 2 years. But Detroit and Cleveland, they already have it. And the thing is, once the technology comes, there will have to be a station to host it. And those negotiations can be complicated. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.